A tense exchange unfolded on Sunday with Laura Kuenssberg as Defense Secretary John Healey struggled to explain how the Labour government plans to finance its ambitious military spending targets. Despite outlining historic defense goals, Healey repeatedly sidestepped the host's direct questions, leading to an awkward and revealing moment live on air. Healey reaffirmed Labour's intention to raise the UK's defence spending to 3% of GDP by 2034, following the next general election. He also confirmed that Britain remains committed to a broader NATO pledge, shared by all 32 member nations, to increase overall defence and security investment to 5% by 2035. Calling it a major commitment to strengthen our deterrence, Healey argued that Britain must respond to the growing threats posed by an increasingly aggressive Russia and global instability. This is about strengthening our alliances and preparing for a more dangerous world, he told Kuenssberg. But the BBC host wasn't satisfied. She pressed him on where the billions required for such an expansion would come from, saying pointedly, "Plainly this morning you're not going to tell us where that checkbook is going to be opened." Her sharp question drew an uncomfortable pause, as Healey avoided giving a clear financial answer. Instead, the Defence Secretary shifted focus to an area where Labour has already committed funding: military housing. Healey acknowledged that the poor state of accommodation for service members had been an unfixed scandal for too long. He announced that the government had taken all military housing back into public ownership and pledged a £9 billion investment over the next decade, describing it as more than double what the previous administration delivered. "People in uniform deserve better," he declared. "We're finally making the long-term investment that has been neglected for years." Labour's new Forces First policy aims to build 100,000 new homes on surplus Ministry of Defence land, giving priority to veterans and service personnel. The plan, Healey said, would not only modernise infrastructure but also boost morale and recruitment within the armed forces after years of decline. Still, critics say the government has failed to answer the key question: how will these massive pledges be paid for? As Kuenssberg noted, the numbers simply don't add up without major tax increases or budget cuts elsewhere. By the end of the interview, Healey had defended Labour's strategic vision but offered little clarity on its financial roadmap, leaving viewers to wonder whether ambition, once again, had outpaced affordability.